My name is Eric Leigh-Pink, and this is step one on how to connect to the spiritual realm. Step one is written in every faith that you ever read. Prince Siddhartha found enlightenment under a tree. Jesus Christ spent 40 days and 40 nights in the desert. John the Baptist baptized people in the Jordan River. Moses talked to a burning bush on a hill. The prophet Muhammad recited in a cave. All of these figures have one very specific force, one specific thing in common. They went out into nature, connected to the land, and you changed. Something happened to you. They found enlightenment. They found God. They found that space that became utterly spiritual to them. And that's step one. For Eric Leigh-Pink, we are going to use Lake Michigan, that I spend every single day meditating. Now, what I would recommend for you is either a very large body of water, nature, whether it be a beach, forest, desert. But if you choose that path, then make sure there is not a lot of people around and buildings. You shouldn't be able to see a building, okay? Unless it's the body of water. Body of water is okay. But this here kind of keeps it more. And then the third option is a temple, is an actual spiritual place, that your own temples. This here, these three different spaces will help guide you on finding the right space for you. I will honestly say I've tried different spaces, and I seem to be attached to water. The example I'm going to use can be used in any other example, whether it be a tree, whether it be land, a plant, or, in this case, the lake itself. I plant my feet. I've done my breathing. I'm going to breathe through my nose, out through my mouth, through my nose, out through my mouth, and really get a calm, create a calm in that moment. Keep doing it. Slow it down until you feel that calm inside. Then you're going to shift gears. You're going to focus. Close your eyes and listen to everything. Do not go in the past. Do not go in the future. Just listen to everything around you. What do you hear? Listen for it. What do you hear here? What do you hear? The birds, the wind, the waves moving and splashing, people talking, sand moving, all of these things that you hear. Focus just on that. Then open your eyes. Keep focusing. What do you smell? What do you feel? Consume all of it. And once you've consumed it all, once you've reached this state, then focus on something very, very specific. In this case, it is the waves themselves, the movement of the waves. What would it be like to be those waves? How would you glide against the wave? What would it be like to be the lake itself? Imagine yourself as that. The entire lake, what would that feel like? And in that moment, will you really attach yourself to that space, that thought process? No, you've just stepped away from everything that is you. Once we have that, you're complete. Step one is complete. Now, a few things about step one. It's going to take a while before it affects you. But what's going to happen is one of two things. Number one, when you go to sleep at night, you're going to feel like you're sinking. Or maybe it's going to happen while you're out there. But the more common theme is this feeling of water being poured down on you, or a sponge and you're being and the sponge and you're consuming this water. Or perhaps it's, for me, a waterfall. I mean, the water just pours down. In every case, it feels this way. I heard another psychic say, the river in the back of my mind. That really sums it up, I think. But this sort of energy flowing down on you, that is the fuel. And step one requires that we charge the battery of the phone we're about to use. Because it's step 2 and step 3, we start communicating. And step 4 is the intent part. One other nugget of kernel of truth. What philosophical part? Why? Why are we doing step 1? The answer to this is this. I've heard 3 different answers. So I present it in this cute little story. The first seer says we do step 1 because we're trying to connect to the Creator. And the best way to do that is to go to the place where creating is happening, where it's in huge demand, nature. The second seer had a completely different answer. We are listening to the universe and waiting for the universe to tell us what it wants to tell us. I thought that was kind of cool. I was like, yeah, we are kind of, that's what we're doing. We're out there listening. What I would say is this. People come to me during personal readings and ask the question, Eric, getting this personal reading, I want to know, how do I connect to my deceased mother? How do I connect to my deceased father? What kind of candle should I buy? What should I not? I'm like, no. And I give them this step. They're like, now I don't understand. I just want to connect to my mom. And I'm like, listen, connecting to anything spiritual is like, again, the lake. Your mom and dad and all the spirits are part of something much larger, the spiritual realm itself. And because it's the spiritual realm itself, it requires this, you must connect to that first, to the door that is planet Earth, to the universe, to heaven. That's the door. We must go through the water to see the fish. So I want to understand those truths behind what you're actually trying to accomplish, what you're trying to do. Thank you. My name is Eric Leigh-Pink. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to share. Don't forget to like, as we aim to alter the tragedies of tomorrow. Thank you.